welcome back everyone to Fallout Tactics. I, of course, am Grimith, your blind player and commentator. We'll be adding a new wrinkle to this series, a nearly 3-month gap of time in which I did not play this game and did not think about it that much. Although I spent an hour, 63 minutes, specifically before this session, doing inventory and personnel management. There's no real way to smooth over the gap of time for you folks watching in the future who don't know, other than to say that my father, my terminally ill father, died. And much of my energy was spent caring for him in his final days, and then resolving affairs after his death. It's, as I said, it's going to be a wrinkle to get back into this game. There's no right way for me to do it. I'm just going to forge ahead and do it. I have sorted the inventories of my fellow companions, and I put new people on the team, Stoma and Stein. I'll do a quick run-through for what they're good with, but everyone is at least somewhat capable in small guns, as this is what I'm using right now, and I don't want anyone who's not able to contribute to combat at all. I don't want to fuss too much with unarmed or melee on Fallout Tactics, so we're just going to stick to small guns until the game outright tells me that I can't. We do have some, support skills. We've got 3 people with first aid, and I don't even have anything with Rebecca for her to do that. Rebecca, of course, is still our lockpick master. Ice here is serving as our primary outdoorsman. We no longer have Farsight. Stoma here will be getting whatever big guns we get, because really 7 strength isn't that efficient or effective for big guns. That was a poor pick for attack skill on my part, I think. Ice, of course, is a loner. I think everyone will work here together fairly well, particularly Stoma here, who has a significant number of hit points. Rage and Farsight are the 2 people who are no longer on the team. Just to talk about the game's mechanics here, and part of why it took me so long was I wanted to pool all of the inventory together and try to sort it. These lockers have weight limits, and you can only put so much amount of weight tonnage in them, and it simply refuses to have anything else. I could have over 500 pounds of gear on a character. They wouldn't be able to move, but I could still do it. The lockers, no, can't do that. I've sold most everything. Most of the other weapons, the 9mm stuff, the 44, the Colt, just got rid of it all. Didn't want to manage it, didn't want to think about it. I don't enjoy inventory management. A severely tedious process that Fallout Tactics seems to demand, at least from a novice player of this game like myself. And that goes into, part of the reflections I've had about Fallout Tactics, because it's been so long since I last played. Fallout Tactics is a severely aged game. The engine and interface I do not think are well built for what the game attempts to do. I've received, given the length of time, an extensive number of comments. I've spoken with some people who have played the game before. Malcasvia, Warlord Mal, is someone who's even recorded this game before, and he severely dislikes this game. I would go so far as to say as he despises it. The game engine, for what it attempts to do, is just unfun. I don't think the game is unfun, but I really do think it suffers from just being outdated. There's so much that's a part of the game that's simply inefficient. It's missing out on quality of life improvements that are a part of games being released in modern times. But I do think there's still some value to the game. Of course, I'm playing this for a request, and probably after another 10 hours I'll be done with the game. I don't think I'll be seeing this through to the story conclusion. But just to cap this off so that we can actually get onto some gameplay, such as it is in Fallout Tactics, I don't much care for the inventory management system. managing a bunch of loose guns and ammo, and even thinking about picking that stuff up on a battlefield is not something that entertains me. It does engage some people, it just doesn't do it for me. And unfortunately, Fallout Tactics, at least with my exposure to it, requires that. There's no auto scoop up all of the goodies at the end of a map. At least that's an element of the game that I've forgotten. It has been quite some time since I've played. Anyway, let's go listen to Arlie Yermy here. I have missed his voice. Maybe not. Alright. Macomb.
At ease, Initiate. As you know, the Brotherhood has been expanding south. However, our supply lines are thin and thus being targeted by all sorts of bandits and raiders. We have received a distress call from one of our squads acting as escort to a supply wagon passing through the town of Macomb. The single unit has been separated from the main group, and the road behind them has been blocked off. Our warrior is holding the fort for now, but he could fall any minute. He needs immediate backup. Your mission is to journey to Macomb and relieve the survivor of his duty. You are then to escort the supply vehicle through the town. Keep in mind that not only bandits will attack our supply trains, the vast majority of the surrounding populace are hungry and desperate. Our supply wagons carry food, weapons, and medical supplies. The three most sought-after commodities in the wasteland. Good luck. And Initiate, buckle up. Dismissed.
Okay. Oh, also another amusing anecdote. I have several executables in the Fallout Tactics folder. I wasn't sure initially which one I wanted to launch. Escort mission, huh? Alright. We'll go back to killing raiders. It's what we've done pretty much so far this entire game, yeah? I know there's other enemy types in the game, but I can see where humanity itself would be a problem. We are, after all, amazing foes. Incredible adversaries, should we choose to be. Also, once again, reminded of how terrible my eyesight has gotten these days. And that tiny font of the 1920 by 1080 resolution. I did consider playing this in a shrinked down size. It was making it easier for me to read. Okay. Just wanted to gloss over that. Make sure I understood a bit about what was going to transpire. Maybe I should ask him about another thing. He's wounded. Fascinating. You know, I think I noticed that about one of my other people, too. Yeah, Stein here is wounded. Okay, we'll find out why. We'll also go ahead and make a save. I made a separate save for inventory management, so that, heaven forbid, if the game crashed, I wouldn't have to go through all of that shit again. We'll engage him about the other thing.
As you know, the Brotherhood maintains a vast arsenal of weaponry and armor. Most of our equipment consists of the usual conventional assortment. However, some of our more advanced equipment requires fusion batteries to function. Until we regain the technology to manufacture our own batteries, we must acquire these power sources elsewhere. This mission centers on a tribal village in the area of Peoria. Intelligence reports that the tribals built their village over a pre-war storehouse of fusion batteries. While they guard these batteries zealously, it is doubtful that they understand their function. While these savages no longer surprise me with their Neanderthal antics, do not underestimate them. They fight well enough to thrive in the wasteland, and their religious zeal, however misguided, gives them strength. You will use any means available to retrieve at least 3 fusion batteries. But remember, warrior, some fights can be won without drawing blood. Who knows? One day the Peoria region might supply some able-bodied recruits. You are dismissed.
I read Peoria here, so whenever he said Peoria, I was confused, but it looks like that has it written accurately. Okay, so not an escort mission. Sounds like something that has a potential to avoid combat, or at least combat with the tribals. Perhaps basically a favor for a favor, doing a mission for them to win their trust. I don't much have anyone who's persuasive. My lead character does have quite a bit of charisma, but I don't quite have those tagged skills, or really much of anything in the way of skill points, considering the fact that I selected gifted. Okay, well, that's good to have in the Rolodex all the same. Neat. Alright. Also, General Barnaky wants us to remind him to introduce us to his wife at some point. And I probably could have carded one of my other characters to handle leaving, but keep it back. Get the bandit here for good luck. Figure I can probably handle this. Or do I press a separate button? Do I just keep running off? Maybe I do need to have everyone there. You know what, game? It will make you feel better. I can do that. Everyone, rush. Go team. A few people tried to encourage me to play on the turn-based mode, which I don't think so, no. I think these maps are too big for me to want to do that. These missions already take some time, the opening missions even. Or perhaps it was just my playstyle and unknowing what to do or where to go. Can't believe I'm about to voluntarily do an escort mission. But here we are. Nope. Oh, man. You know what? Sure. We'll fight some ghouls. Looks like we really are gonna fight some ghouls. We have ourselves poorly positioned, and also I needed to press some characters. Yeah, we were horribly positioned. Now that's a circumstance where I think the, okay. You know, that's about what I expected. Let's be honest here. Did I, already go through the...
As you know, Eddie's initiate.
Cool. Yeah, that's about what I expected, truth be told. What do you know? I lost to combat. What a fucking surprise. In part because I didn't set those people to be aggressive, and in part because I didn't immediately fan out my units so that they were engaging in quite a bit of friendly fire. Certainly a mistake on my part. Could have also switched people from their hunting rifles to more effective close-range weaponry. Of course, I do have their burst AKs there, but I didn't. An example of, it's funny, I was just sass-mouthing and laughing about the whole concept of enabling the turn-based mode, and yet there we were. Beast Lords? Sure. I also didn't make everyone prone. Damn. That's not good. That man needs to die. Motherfucker. Alright, so Stitch, our doctor here, really got fucked up. How we looking in regards to, like, conditions? Okay, you've been concussed, which affects your skills and intelligence. Not you, but Stein. Let's, go ahead and get a first aid kit that we'll use on Stitch. Those guys weren't really worth experience points. I know he's still going to be concussed. I'm hoping that'll go away naturally. That's what concussions do, right? That's what I've learned. There was also a giant wasp in the mix there. Perhaps we should have run and taken some cover. I wasn't entirely sure where they all were, so I didn't feel comfortable doing that. These guys also had a whole lot of nothing on them, so at least I don't have to worry about inventory management. What? Boom bugs. That could have been part of what I was facing there. Now, ultimately, I don't think that was worth our time. Or the ammunition we expended. The hit points. But we expended it. It was an experience. We survived a combat. I needed to warm up anyway. Let's move out. Thankfully, Ice was there with the outdoorsmanship to help us.
At ease, Initiate. As you know, the Brotherhood has been expanding south. However, our supply lines are thin and thus being targeted by all sorts.
Okay. Good, your head was
About
healed.
goddamn time some fucking backup showed up. Alright, the original escort squad is pushing up mutated daisies. Everyone in this godforsaken town wants what's in these supply vehicles. It's not a pretty situation here. Every 20 feet is another shitty roadblock that has to be cleared. These people are vile and little more than animals, so shoot first and watch your back. The keys are in it. Good luck, and I'll see you back at the base.
Oh. Oh, I didn't even think about the fact that I wouldn't have a pilot for this. This is the part where I sob because I don't have an effective pilot. Ice, I think I'm gonna let you be the pilot here. You're kind of a loner anyway. But how do we reload? Right, R. Oh, right, hotkeys. That's a problem for me. Whenever I record, I forgot. I was used to doing hotkey shit, in my setup. Oh, we'll get a Hummer. Neat. Ice, this is your Hummer now. There are many Hummers like it. I wonder how many people can get this vehicle. I guess we'll find out. Rebecca? Did you get in? Not a valid item. I thought multiple people might be able to get into this vehicle. Oh, I still have Ice Select. Okay. No, looks like if I can get to other people to vehicles, I'm not going to be doing it like that. Oh my god, this is going to be the worst thing ever. Everyone other than Ice, you need to clear out of the way. Ice. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. So, I'm strongly tempted to just say fuck it to the vehicle for now and come back for it later. We've been run over a few times. That's very humbling. I'm not quite sure where enemies are. So we'll go ahead and... Okay. Oh, Fallout Tactics. Ice, you're gonna have to stop that. How do I kick you out of that vehicle? Because I can't really right-click effectively here. How do I get you out of the vehicle? Okay, you're sneaking. What if I wanted you to do first aid on someone? Oh god. This is, well, alright. Never mind. I guess we're just gonna listen to that rumbling forever. There's probably a way to get people out of vehicles, and I just don't know the answer. Guys, could you perhaps get into some positions to do... No? No? We good? Alright, good. Stein here is about dead. They do have the high ground on us. We probably could have just ran. We probably should have just ran. Let's just run. Okay, Rebecca, I guess you could take your sweet ass time too. That's the proest of strats. I never really divvied up stim packs either. That's something that I'm just remembering now. Okay, how do we get the vehicle through here? I guess we go to like a switch or something? That makes sense. Alright. This is another thing we're gonna have to open over here. Great. Okay. Back to the action. Let's see about divvying up those stim packs now that I remember. I hate the waiting part too, believe me. I hate the waiting part. You get 10. And you get 10. The inventory management hype. The hypest inventory management action available to you anywhere on YouTube today. Call now for even more exciting inventory management. And of course, I'm not using my hotkeys because due to how I'm recording this, the hotkeys don't function. That's the way it goes. Could you maybe use the stim pack on yourself? I mean, I hate burning through all these. But you either use your resources or you get killed. And she's winded. That's why she can't fucking run. Okay. Now, all of you here, crouch down. You're sort of being watched, so you can't really sneak. That makes sense. Unfortunately, I can't tell all of you to switch your weaponry at once. Figure you should probably go crazier with the ammo, though. Don't really know how we get out of here. I guess... at least like to see what the hell's happening over here. And I was in a position to be able to see briefly what the hell's even going on over here. Because I'm not entirely sure how we even get out there. I guess we shot him through a window, a crack in the door. I guess this might be a way out. This could very well be a way out. It's how we shot him. Makes sense. No, this just looks like a barricade. Regrettable. Oh, the music decided to kick in. Oh, how about that, everyone? What a novel concept for the fucking music to actually participate in this game. I love every now and then how the music just flares up and does a little thing. You got a raider over here hanging out and playing Nintendo. Multiple raiders hanging out and playing Nintendo. I thought this would be a way out. It's not. Were we just supposed to rush the gate? Huh. Oh, there we go. We found a way out. Neat. I don't know how good of a way it is, but it's a way. Is there really no way? No, there's no way for you to figure that out at all. Stoma here, who's wounded. Is there a way for you out through here? Oh, you better believe there is. There's also a way for you to shoot through that. Good. I have plenty of bullets for the time being, so I'm alright with burning some ammunition. I also don't care too much about checking everyone for bullets now. And if that ends up being really damn wasteful, then I guess it ends up being really damn wasteful. Let's go ahead and bring him back. Heading over there was a bit superfluous, unnecessary. But the vehicle doesn't run out of fuel. That'd be damn shame. Wonderful music, as always in this game. How do we open that? What do you mean you can't reach it? Figure it out. Do we have to open it from the other side? Of course it's locked. Of course it is. Alright, everyone, get on out there. Hopefully you don't expose yourselves overly much. Rebecca, I need you to lockpick me. I could probably use a medical thing and fix her winded nature. I probably came from being fucking ran over. Which wouldn't damn surprise me. Will you figure out how to reach it? Or I guess you could be obtuse. I mean, I guess that works. I love obtuse people. Rebecca, don't make me regret bringing you along. That does nothing. Oh, son of a bitch. Come on. Nope. Alright, we ain't opening it like that. We're gonna have to find a switch. Pull it back, or I guess get on the other side. And pull it open. I was hoping there was a way to do it over on this side. My hopes were in vain. Rest in peace, my dreams. So, some guys came out of here. There is a switch. Well, how about that? Learning with Grimith. Becca, good to see you fucking move slow as shit. Oh, we got some puppins. I can't say I'm much interested in dealing with the puppins. But they're probably pretty damn interested in dealing with me. They're barking over there. We'll have to resolve them. I could probably get a doctor's bag and resolve her winded. I should maybe consider doing that. It does sound like effort, though, and I am awfully opposed to applying myself. You know what sounds like effort? Driving. It's like I can't reverse her commands. Once I click, it's a commitment. She's also sneaking, by the way. Good work. I'm proud of you. Making a difference. I suppose we can go ahead and check some of these raiders I've killed who are nearby. But I really don't care enough about the V special bucks to want to pick up things to sell. If it's something I use, then I'll bring it. Otherwise, it can go to hell. Stitch, my man. What's up? This might be a damn waste, but I'm gonna try. Because her not running kind of annoys me. Okay. Good. No longer winded. Celebrate good times. Better save. That sweet rumble of an engine in the background. The little Hummer that could. Okay. Let's see how close we can get. That close. Don't even care. Not fucking around with the dogs. I just want to get through this damn escort mission. And if we end up burning through some ammo, that's okay. I should probably have Stoma go in the lead instead of Stein. That would be wise, though, and I certainly can't threaten to be that. Okay. Go prone. Get over here. You. Go prone. Wiggle your body. I could probably do that faster. You are really crummy at light guns, so it doesn't matter. You. Go prone. Body wiggle. You have no chance of hitting him. That's pretty damn telling, huh? Alright, I didn't put any rules of engagement for, like, when they should feel comfortable, like, shooting. Did I? I did not. Oh well. Oh shit, Rebecca almost did. That's not good. No bueno. I forgot how you even, like, set, like, at what distance they're okay with shooting. I don't remember. And that's terrible. Feel like it's somewhere, though. What a useless statement that was. Oh, right-click? Okay, if you got a 33% chance of hitting, I want your ass to shoot. Make sure the new people know that. Okay, Rebecca. I had you out in the lead there, and you should not have been taking those hits like that. That was a terrible place for me to have you as lead. But it was the place I had you. Okay. Ice. Figure it out. Okay, or you could not. Hope my driver's license doesn't depend on me getting this. That man's going crazy up there, acting like he can actually hit someone. He can't. Kill this fool, no! Raffle ponies. Not entirely sure how I did that, but I did it. I'll take it. Okay. Let's go ahead and save here, and this video's probably gone on long enough to be an opening video. Well, this was less awkward than what I thought, other than if you think about what happened with the ghouls. Learning experience, get back in this game. I'll talk to you folks later.